So the first thing you're going to want to assemble is the fin, and you got to be very careful because it's a one-shot deal. And put the glue on like so, just down the inside of the fin. Maybe not too thick. I suggest spreading it with the cap around, and then make sure this plastic end is pointing down because that's where you screw in to the top of the grenade, and then make sure it's lined up and put it on there straight as you can. And it dries pretty fast, so not much effort's involved. So eventually you're going to want the fin to end up looking like this. Just kind of eyeball it. It should work well. It doesn't have to be perfect. And when you have all the fins assembled, I would suggest putting a drop of super glue around the plastic end and touching the nylon, because when the grenade hits, it has a tendency of pulling the plastic down a little bit here. So just try and put a little glue in there and let it dry. And then you have your fin assembled. The next phase is the detonator pin. And you want to take this threaded rod here with the pliers and hold it in between here. You take the inner part of the detonator pin and you just thread it on the end, like so, until it lasts firm. And then you want to grab the other end here, which is the external part that hits the ground, and just, I'd say, screw it on so it gets all the gunk off the threads. You don't have to really get it too tight, and then screw it off. So next you want to grab the body and take this in like this, drop it in there. And this is where the Sharpie comes in handy. You push it down there so it puts a little pressure on the threaded rod here, and you take the other end of that detonator and screw it on. And you can feel when it comes tight enough here. There. So that's step. So the next step is taking your CO2 detonator pin and dropping it in the body. Make sure the end is up, the pointy end, so your CO2 cartridge will puncture. And just drop it in, just like that. And then you're going to take the O-ring here, and you can just use your fingers and basically just put it right in the top of the body. So that's the air stays in there, and there's a little groove in there, you can see. So once you get those two things done, you're on to step. The final step to putting together your paintball grenade is just screwing the barrels on. So you can see the little threaded grooves here on the side of the body, and you just take the barrel and threads clockwise here, righty-tighty, lefty-loosey, and just screw them in like this. So when you're finished assembling the barrels, this is what your paintball grenade is going to look like. Piece here, and screw the fin on, and clockwise also, and it should just go in pretty easy, like this. So the next step is to just throw the CO2 cartridge in the body, put the fin on, screw it down, and you get to a certain point, you'll hear the CO2 crack, and there'll be some pressure on the pin here, and you're pretty much ready to go. Load it with some paintballs, and you're good.